What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm going to be spinning these two wheels right here to determine what industry and what city am I going to go check out somebody's website and either give them tons of praises or rip it apart. Hopefully it's not yours. Let's spin them. Fencing, Colorado. Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Contractor Growth Network. I'm Logan Shinholster, and I'm going to be running through, apparently, a fencing company's in Denver's website. All right, so totally random. I might be great, it might be terrible. We'll find out. So I'm going to type in fencing company in Denver. Let's check it out. All right, Denver fence guys. I want to find somebody who's near the top of Google. All right, let's do this one. Easy enough. A straight up fence company. Everything with Google and websites and things like that, it all really starts off with just your gut reaction. What is your initial gut reaction when you get to a website? Because what they've done is they've actually found out that people who love other people's websites, when they said, what do you like about it? They say, I don't really know. It's just a gut reaction. So that is big. So first and foremost, what they've done with this is their actual menu above everything, it's way too big. So I think what they've tried to do is, because their actual logo itself has a lot of text on it, which is not good, they needed to make this larger. So half of the screen, which is your first impression, is this white blank space. What they would want to do is actually shrink down that actual logo. First off, I would change the logo, because the logo is not great. It doesn't really do much for me. It does show the mountains, but that's about it. And it's cool, I guess it shows Denver, but it just looks outdated. So you straight up just want to have a smaller logo, have a request and estimate, and then that's it. All right. Now, oh wow. So coming on down. Okay, so here's our first big problem of the whole website is half of the screen or a third of the screen, no matter what, is going to be this logo. It's frustrating because it's like when you're trying to look on your phone at something, it's going to be way smaller because it's a phone. That's how this is. We've already shrunk it or taken out literally 30% of the screen. So now we can't even see top to bottom on a lot of this stuff. Cedar fencing for every home. Looks like they have it serving all of Metro Denver, custom gates. If you think about it, you want nice big pictures, because nice big pictures, it will take somebody and kind of take their breath away, if you will. This doesn't do it because half of the screen is white. So you need to remove that stuff from it. Get rid, make the logo smaller. If you're gonna change the logo, would highly suggest it. But either way, that's what the first thing is wrong, is you need a small menu. Now coming on down, I love how they give you three options: gates, fences, ironwork. Super simple. It looks like they only have 3 services they provide, which is great because it makes it really easy to understand what exactly they do. And it's also in their logo, which they probably, yeah, I'm not even talking about the logo anymore. We're gonna move on past that. All right, call today for an honest fence installation and repair in Denver. Straight up fence company serving Denver Metro. Family owned and operated. A straight up fence company is the team Denver relies on for experts over a decade. So let's talk about that. First and foremost is call today for an honest fence installation and repair for, okay, so I keep messing that up. I'm a bit dyslexic, but we're gonna get past it together. When you start talking about that, call today for honest fence installation, what you think you're doing is you think you're saying, hey, we're honest, everybody else is not, but you're actually putting the idea of everybody else that, out there is dishonest. It doesn't, it puts down your competition, but it also makes them associate dishonesty with fence installation and repair. So you're actually doing the opposite of what you're trying to do here. I would just remove that. Call today for fence installation and repair in Denver, because nobody was looking at this thinking, you know what, I hope this company is honest. Oh shit, thank God they put that title there. Now I know they are definitely honest and not dishonest. It doesn't do anything. All right, and then when you also start to come down here, what it first does is it says family owned and operated, which is fine, but this whole section, we have a passion for the job, while we know our 12-month, 1-year limited warranties for workmanship, warranties are not provided. This is mainly a section all about you as the company, not all about the customer, which is what it should be. What you should be doing is when it says family owned and operated, you can talk about that, but then you need to somehow spin that fact into a benefit. So what you would say is, family owned and operated, a straight up fence company is here to treat you like one of our own, or something along those lines. So you need to take a fact about you if you're family owned and operated, if you're a veteran company, if you've been around for 50 years, nobody cares you've been around for 50 years. Okay? A lot of the Sears went out of business. Sears has been around for hundreds of years, or probably 100 years. We'll fact check it. We won't fact check it, but just take our word for it. You need to somehow take your feature or your fact that you say, oh, we're great because of this, but tie it into how does that benefit the actual customer or prospect. All right, come down. Whether you live in the Denver metro, Boulder, or surrounding foothills, simply give us an estimate. I like how they have pictures. This is good. God, I can't get over the fact that with this menu, it's killing me. I love that they have blogs on here. Okay, so when you come into their website, you'll see the blogs. We don't generally put that on the homepage. However, it's not the end of the world. I like the fact that you're just doing it. So let's go on over it. We're going to click on services. Oh. All right. So with these things, these at the top, these are menu buttons. These don't work in the sense that, okay, that one does, but under services, you should still send people somewhere, because otherwise they're clicking and it's not working. You need to send somebody somewhere. So we'll go to fence. Oh, well, they have a lot of stuff. Okay. If you notice when this is like, this like goes to the bottom of the screen. All right, we're just going to go to board and post fence and see what that's all about. So with these different pages, what you need to do is you need to talk about, you know, board and post fence. Why is somebody going to actually buy this? Looking for a trustworthy board and post fence installer in Denver for over a decade. We work with numerous clients. Fence styles, another type of split rail, effective ways, construction. So two things go into this. One, this thing is written for SEO purposes. And what I mean by that is somebody is writing this to try to get this to the top of Google, which is fine. However, when somebody comes to this web page and they find it, this doesn't do you any justice. This doesn't help you sell your stuff at all, because it's one picture that's an okay picture, but it's just a lot of text. Nobody reads that much text unless they're looking for a blog page. So this, what you need to do is construction of the board and post fence consists of 4x4 up to 6x6 posts with 2x4 up to 2x8 rails. Show that. Say, here are your options, a 4x4 versus a 6x6. Here's a 2x4 versus a 2x8. So if you can show this stuff graphically using pictures, it's going to get your point across that much more versus just telling people, because otherwise I have no idea on this picture if this is 4x4, 6x6, 2x4, 2, you know, as a standard homeowner, I don't know this stuff. Okay? What does board and post look like? Yeah, it's just too text heavy. Reliable post. It looks like they're really going for this reliable honesty thing, where it's just doing the opposite. So these pages are way too text heavy. They need to be more image heavy. You got to start to show more of this stuff. And I know it seems straightforward, right? It seems easy to say, well, it's just a chain link fence. Why else would you? What you need to do is, people are not buying a chain link fence because they enjoy the look of a chain link fence. They buy it because of what it gives you. It's a utility thing. So what you would do is you would show pictures of chain link fences around a baseball field, around a dog pen, things like that. Show what the uses are, because now what you're doing is you're helping problem solve. You're not just giving them a chain link fence, you're showing them how they can use it by giving them examples of how your past customers have used it, thus making you the expert. So let's see if they've done that in the gallery. Yes, so that's what they've done in this gallery, but what they need to do, which first off, you got to make this stuff. If you're gonna like put a grid gallery, this should be filled out. It doesn't kill the website by any means, but it just doesn't add to it graphically. Make the stuff look structured and look like it was deliberate, not like you're missing two pictures. And then also with these, like this, like you have a gate right here for a dog. That's great. Hopefully that's on the gate page. Let's see. It looks like an automatic gate. We're gonna check it out. Let's see if the dog's there. Same, nope, it's not. So show your work on each page. If somebody comes over to the services and they want to go to automatic gate systems, show all the pictures that you got, or the good ones that you got, of these automatic gates. It's going to help you out a lot. Testimonials. Let's see. Okay, these are solid testimonials. The fact that you have them are good, but what I would do is, let's see if we can find a good one. a whole yard, remodel the perfect gate. No, I don't like that one. Best fence company, they showed up promptly, did an excellent job. Okay, so all of these testimonials talk about the experience of working with the customer or working with the company. However, they should also talk about the work itself. I hired a straight-up fence company to put in an automatic gate to protect our home from intruders. They put it in and now it looks fantastic. The experience as a whole was phenomenal. I would hire them again. So what you've done is the testimonial from the client has talked about two things. One, the actual product that somebody is trying to hire you itself, and then your customer. We all like to focus on how great of a company we are, but unless we can have a testimonial that talks about how we fixed somebody's problem, which the first problem they have is not they need to find a reliable fence company. The first problem is they need to find a company that can put in a fence to stop intruders from coming in, and then they go to, let me find a reliable one. So this is just selling the company as a whole. I would try to find and try to get testimonials that focus on the product before it focuses on the company. Okay, our blog, I'm assuming they have a pretty strong blog because they have them on the home page. They look updated. These are great. Love that you're doing that. A straight-up fence company. Okay, here's another aspect of this. Oh my God. Look how long this form is. The whole point of having a form on your website is to get enough information to call somebody back and have a good, open, honest conversation with them. Okay? What they've done here is name, phone, email. Those are good. Those are standard. But now what they've done is address of project. So what they're probably doing is saying, well, we want to look up your yard, we want to look up the distance, things like that. But what it's doing is you can do this stuff when you call somebody. You can put in here, instead of saying address of project, just say, give us your zip code so we can figure out if you're in our area. However, all these things that these people are asking us about, these are all things that we could ask them on the first phone call. And if somebody's on their cell phone and they have to fill all this stuff out, they might as well throw in what's your credit card number, put your W-2 in here as well. It's just too much and it stops people from moving forward. So, estimated length of fence. How long would it take me if I'm on the phone with you? I call you back and say, hey, Miss Smith, I see you filled out a form. Thanks. Do you mind if I ask you, how long is this fence? Oh, 18 feet. Got it. So, and then the fact that it's like you potentially put out like not applicable. Yeah, I would severely reduce this down. Okay, name, phone, email, maybe zip code, and then just a basic type of project or something like that. Just the bare minimum amount of information that you need to call somebody back and have a good, open, honest conversation. So that's the website as a whole. They look like they do great work. I mean, they have a 4.7 star rating. You know, you can tell the website is professionally done. However, the fact that 30% of the website is taken up by this header, it does not help them at all because you can't see the screen. It's like having a conversation with the neighbor from Boy Meets World where all you can see is his eyes and that's it. You don't know what else is back there. So change that. That's going to be a huge aspect of it. Put more pictures of the actual work on those service pages, and then limit the amount of form fields, and the website will be way, way, way better. And it's already a decent website. There's just a few things that you could change that'll make it that much better. So guys, do me a favor, if you're checking this out and you like these website reviews, type in more website reviews in the comment box, and that'll let me know, hey Logan, we like this stuff, I want to do more. I hope this helps. A straight up fence, it looks like you have a great company. Just do a little bit more here and there on your website, and that'll really help drive more leads and sales in the door by just showcasing your work a little bit more instead of just focusing on you as a company, which is still important. That just has to come later. Thanks, guys. Comment below if this makes sense. I'm out.